Hello, I am the 10th Umbral Calamity, but you may call me Carbuncle. I have been summoned because I heard you guys can't even meet the DPS check. Yeah, I checked the logs. It's bad. To get good, consider pressing the red subscription button. Or not, and just let your DPS suffer. Hey, you might be good enough to beat this fellow. Barely. Okay, I'm done lecturing. Get back to watching these scrubs talk about stuff.
Going live?
No, we're not. Okay, yeah. Now we're live. We're not streaming live, but I'm recording now.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Yeah. I press go live. I'm like, yeah, we're going live. Wait a minute. I don't want to go live. Not just
yeah.
yet.
You don't want to go live, but no.
Okay.
Oh right. I should. Never mind. What? We started, right? You press the button.
Yeah.
We live?
Yeah, we're live.
Can you all hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, they can hear you, nigga. Shit.
Talking directly into your brains right now.
Man, you are a straight nigga. you are, man. Let me close my door. God damn. You gonna leave all the fucking. Alright,
yes, I am.
Let's just watch this shit. Alright, what you got me into?
Push the butt.
Daddy Longbeach, what's going on?
Daddy Longbeach.
I just left the line.
Oh, Daddy.
Here, but to answer your question, I think that I honestly feel like, you know what I'm saying? I think white people should be able to say nigga. Let me tell you why. This is why white people should be able to say niggas. I think that they should be able to say it because they created the word. If anything, we took it from them. How do you feel about that? Because
he got a point.
It's valid.
It's valid. Yeah.
It's valid.
God damn man.
Bro, you know I just got shut down by. You know I got shut down.
Look at the picture in the background, first of all. Look at that picture in the background, first of all. Look at this shit.
I don't even know what that is.
That's supposed to be him.
Oh, is that him?
Bro, he's the only one that always.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro, he's the only one that talk about his shit being a gap between his teeth and shit. That's him right there.
Okay, why you got overall? I hate overalls, bro. I fucking hate overalls.
What's worse about it is that this one is loose. Like this one is off.
Yeah, it's only got the one
What
strap.
style is that?
Yeah, you're missing a strap.
Alright, let's continue.
I like how they're both showing off their plaques in the background, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's like, yeah, I got silver and gold. I got gold. Damn.
All right.
Instagram shut me down because I called you a lesbian. Oh snap! So should I not say the N-word? My question is, how did Instagram knew I was being oppressive? That's my question. What if you identify as a woman and you're into women? Doesn't that make you a lesbian? Doesn't it? It does. It does. I like. Ain't that the way that shit works? That shit's whack, bro. And here's the thing too: it's like, how is being a lesbian an insult? It's like everybody loves lesbians.
That's
we
true.
do. Everybody does. As long as they don't look like they ride skateboards, everybody's like, "Yo, I fuck with them." Wait, why is it not the same?
What?
Man? Why can't we just?
Wait, what did he say?
He said, as long as they don't look like they ride skateboards.
Oh, okay. That's fucked up. But all right, let's continue.
Why can't we find two gay people attractive? You know what it is? It's because, like, what I don't know about you, but me, whenever I see
all right, I might have a pause for this, but I don't think it's a bad thing to say like, "Hey, yo, this guy's hot."
Hey, I think you cute, bro. What's up?
Like, yeah, like, I mean, like, let's say how it is. Like, you know, I'm going to the gym. I'm fucking like working out and shit.
Hey, yeah,
and I see somebody with their
right
chest
now.
out and shit, all fit. I'm like, damn, I want to get like that.
Yeah, man, you're looking mighty fine, my boy.
Right, you doing it too much. You fucking doing too. I'm talking about just like, hey, you attract.
Hey, you looking mad defined right now. God.
Mad defined, he said. You look, oh man, look at the definition on you. Oh, I want to take some derivatives and integrals. Come on now. Yeah, what's the derivative of the curvature of your butt cheek? Yeah.
You don't wanna know that.
Damn, man.
A gay dude, I'm like, why are you gay? That's the only thing that crosses my mind. You know what I'm saying? Why
do you say that though?
But when I see a lesbian, I'm like, can I watch? Right?
I mean, okay, so I've watched gay porn before, and I don't think it's nothing really wrong with it. Like,
what?
I can't really beat my dick to it. I tried, but
Okay.
I can't. I'm not consistent enough when it comes to stop laughing. Stop laughing at me, man. I'm trying to be real with you. Wait a minute. I want to address this. Somebody said I'm denouncing black women. When have I ever denounced a black woman?
Nah, bro. You know what low-key is? Somebody saw you at Target with your white woman and they knew what you was about.
That's crazy. Because
God damn.
Nah, I love white women. I love white women.
Like, that's his flavor.
That's
his flavor, man.
I mean, but that is a thing, though. It's like you can't be a black man that support black women if you don't date a black woman.
That's stupid.
Like, bro, I kid you not, when I worked at my job, there were some new hires and they were just like, they saw my ring one day and it was just like, oh, you're married? And I was like, yeah. And it was like, but is she black though? And I was just like, does it even matter?
The thing is, like, they're not part of your life, so no one really should care. No one really should care what other people like date.
Yeah, but it's like there's already like oh, this nigga probably don't even date black women. Like I got that vibe from them.
Yeah, like, bro, like here's a mess up thing, right? That like you get denounced for not liking black women because you're dating a white woman, and this is more frequent than someone do some crazy shit. I'm gonna marry my couch or some shit like that. I'm telling you, like,
are you like humans? Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, like you be
dating your own species, bro.
people just pick just start picking on things. Like it is what it is. Like they love the couch, Some people like white women. It's fine.
Yeah, as long as it's between two consistent species, it's fine,
Yeah, and it's consensual, right?
Yeah. I think the couch can consent.
Yeah. As
an inanimate object, so I think it's fine.
Now the age of the couch, that's another thing too. We don't know what's the age of the couch. Like, do we go by what people use the wood? Like, how old the wood is, or how old the actual couch when it was made?
No, you got the banging on your door. FBI, open up!
Oh no, couch, let's go! And you just dragging it along. Oh shit.
They done caught you.
I ain't even cap. Are they better than my black queens? Sometimes. I'm just playing. Man, you have a whole bunch of
that's true.
You better stop.
He like the white woman.
I love my
sometimes.
But when I want to get really freaky and nasty,
I mean, like, the thing is, like, they're evolving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, they're evolving to where, like, shit. Why you look kind of crisp? Like,
oh god,
why you got all those curves, man?
That's what we call cultural appropriation, bro. Like, they taking our culture, man. It's like now these white women want to be black. They want to get the hips. They want to have the big lips. They want to have,
But I don't.
want all that.
I don't think it's like honestly, that's not culture.
I mean, it's not.
It's not culture.
I'm being stupid, but
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I see you saying you being ignorant. I feel you. Oh god.
About to do anything, bro.
Yeah.
White women have zero. Hey man, they be going in the bedroom like they trying to pay niggas reparations. And they be eating ass like they done grown up in a black hole. They don't give a fuck. Black women, I'm not gonna lie to you, they'll do it sometimes, but you can tell they try to maintain their self-respect and their dignity. White women abandon that shit. I think it's because like white people took over the whole world. They're like, nigga, man, let me eat some ass because I never been inside yours. They want to go anywhere.
Let moral go out the window.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't have no
It
more.
was wild.
I just got out of a situation. I don't give a fuck. I'll fuck anything.
I'll fuck anything.
Hey, man. That's wild. That's mad. I wouldn't do all that, but I give.
I like how you turned the camera just for his plaque to be there, man. I feel I low key think I would just do this on fucking purpose. It's like, come on, really? You gonna turn? Why do you need to turn your camera?
Hey,
Why
just
you
showing off, different angle.
Shit, man. All right.
What are you saying?
I would.
Hey, man, listen, I'm not even gonna front you, man. White women, they come in the bedroom, they be like, what would you like? And they'll do anything. Black women be like, I gotta go to church on Sunday. I can't be having doo-doo stains on my cheek. Like,
I can't have doo-doo stains on my
You
cheeks.
into. We talked about this before, huh?
What you mean?
We talked about women and stuff like that, right?
No, we didn't. Every time you be coming out live, you just be saying gay shit, talking about dudes. We have never spoken about women, which is why I look at you funny. It's like, I'm gonna keep it honest. I got a quota. I could do like 2 gay conversations a year, and the last 2-3 years it's been you every time. Every time you try to talk, it's some gay shit.
I never said nothing gay in my life.
That's cap, but that's cap, that's cap, but that's cap, but that's cap, but that's cap. How I'm gonna be there, but that's cap.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up. Now he's just acting, bro. He never said anything gay in his life.
Never. You watch all his videos. He never said anything gay in his life, man.
God, wow.
Never. I watched all his videos. Never, not a single time has he said anything gay. Go back, watch them. Look at check the cards back.
Wait, we should say. But it's crazy how the black guys that go for the YouTube women, but it's the black guys we don't want anyway. What?
I mean, I don't know what you mean by YouTube women. I mean, you could be talking about
YT.
That's YouTube.
Oh, white. Why? I'm done with people.
Oh, is that what that was? Why did you say
I'm so done. Really? You have to say Y then T. You put it together. White.
Spell out white. It's literally the same number of letters.
Oh my god.
Huh?
I don't really understand what he was saying here.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's reread it again. But it's crazy how the black guys that go for white woman, but it's the black guys we don't want anyway.
Look, that's you.
That's her.
I'm sorry, I can't. I can't.
Fuck, I don't want to date one that can't spell white, man.
Oh,
I had to really think about it. Like, why'd she say YouTube? Does she mean white?
YouTube women? I was like, what the fuck is a YouTube women? Like, you could be talking about Twitch, maybe.
I mean,
like,
she's not even white.
I don't think YouTube is even a place for women. Like, no, I think it's more like Twitch, TikTok.
OnlyFans? Oh.
Yeah, what?
Okay.
I mean, you got something to tell. Let me know. I mean, share the love, man. Share the will.
Look. Hold on. Like, the reason why I go on there sometimes a little bit, I support black businesses. Okay, I gotta support. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I understand.
Yeah, man.
Supporting the cause.
Yeah, supporting the cause, man.
There's nothing gay in my life. Stop playing on my name. Ah!
Hey, bro, look, your closet's right behind you. Get back inside.
Stop with my life. I've never said nothing gay. Everybody bow.
You slid out of that closet to come do this live. Why you kept
still in the closet? Stop playing with me. Stop playing. I ain't never said a gay thing in my life.
You know what? I wonder, how do black women feel about the fact that white women are freaks? Do you think it bothers them?
I just think black women are bothered by the whites. Period.
Okay, go on.
Black women?
Why, man? White people just be minding their business. They don't do nothing wrong. They don't do a goddamn thing wrong.
Hey, man, motherfucker.
Okay, I do have a comment about that. Like, I don't think look, listen. Yeah, I love my black women, but in the same time, like,
Bro, when he said white women be in there like they trying to give reparations, boy, that's facts. Boy, that's some facts. He's not lying, man.
yeah, like, because they don't like they all about to smash and all that shit, but like, I don't look. Sometimes, and I've dated, well, not dated, but tried to date like black women before, but like. At least like half of them I try to date, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say like half of them I try to date. They have some attitude with me sometimes, or when I can't, we can't go out in public with each other or something like that. because like water costs $2, but over here it costs $1.50 and shit, and she trying to get the 50 cents. I'm like, it's water. Just get the water bottle and let's go. Like, why are you so materialistic and shit? Okay, I'm going on a rant, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've dated black women before.
No, you crazy people before. That's what you dated before. All the black women you mentioned to me, I'm like, shit, they're crazy.
No, don't bring that one.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, God.
We're gonna talk about that. But yeah, that was legit crazy.
Fuck.
You don't know you about to say you wild. Alright, man. Hey, man, listen. Motherfuckers who don't know you about to jump on my phone.
How many times did he sat back down in that fucking chair, man? You can tell he's black for real, man. Like, holy shit. And the fucked up thing is, I do the same thing too. Like, if we're playing like fucking Smash Brothers or some shit, I kill somebody in some weird way, I fucking jump out of my seat and start fucking laughing. And walk around the room while playing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you just animated, man. You just animated.
I guess. I'm an introvert, though.
I'm about to be answering DMs saying, this nigga's joking.
Man, fuck what they talking about. I don't give a fuck about your fan base being fucking tight asses. Fuck them. For me, it's not really the sex, right? For me, it's more of just, oh shit. I think it's more of just, you know what I'm saying, pissing other white people off when they're around me. You know what I'm saying? I'll leaving the house with a white woman. I've never felt more powerful.
What?
I've never felt more powerful in my life. That's just, you know what I'm saying?
This person said, what about Asians?
Power over her in public. Like, do you keep her on a leash? Do you grab a whip and like be like, bitch, get in the car? Like, how do you do it?
No, she keep me on the leash. I do anything you say.
What?
I let her say nigga and all type of stuff, and we cool.
Oh my god!
That's all she want from me at the end of the day.
Hold on, real quick. I hate when men pin white women and black women against each other. Let's not compare the two. I mean,
that's all she want from me at the end of the day.
It's something comparable.
Man, why you not taking me serious?
Hold on, when you take the white girl to the cookouts?
I'm sure women do the same thing with men, though.
Yep, for sure.
To the barbecue,
but she loves yams.
She loves yams.
Is this the same consistency as regular potatoes?
Right? Have you ever done race play?
I ain't nothing better. What's up?
Have you ever done race play?
What the fuck is race play?
It's when you get in the bedroom, the white girl calls you like the N-word all the time and stuff.
Oh, listen. All right, hey, I got
why are you getting up, bro?
I'm gonna say this, and I gotta get back to work. All right. Basically, I met this girl on Tinder. I'm not gonna say her name. I met this girl on Tinder. We was hanging out or whatever. She knew who I was from my videos, right? We having sex. No, it was before we had sex. I told her, I said, because she had sucked my dick a couple times. So I told her, I said, when I fuck you tonight, call me a nigga. She was like, I'm not gonna say that. I would never say that. I've never said that ever in my life. Listen, bro. I am beating her fucking back end crazy, bro. I am destroying her shit, bro. Like, I'm killing it. Like,
oh my god.
I'm literally destroying that shit, right?
Bro.
I I pull her neck back. This the neck. I pull her neck back, and I'm whispering her ear. Bitches love when you hitting that shit from the back, and they love when you just right here by their neck and you grabbing them up. Listen, I was like, call me a nigga.
But did you whisper it or did you yell at it? Like, call me a nigga.
I whispered it. I said it in kind of like a lukewarm voice.
All right, give it to me.
I said, call me a nigga. She said, she put her, look, literally, I threw her head to the floor. I threw her head to the front. She threw her head back. She was like, fuck me harder, nigga. When I tell you, I was confused. I thought I wanted that shit at the time. I did not want that at the time. I literally was like, this white woman really just called me a nigga.
Again, you know what though? If you want to really upgrade your shit, have her say it with the hard ER and start using slave references. Be like,
oh my god,
hey, I'm gonna put you back to work in 10 minutes, but you need to fuck this. Like, you make her get really.
I know, but I video, and that's just why. Oh, this shit making me hard. All right,
what?
But I gotta go. Yeah, man.
All right, go do your thing, bro.
Hey, stop being crazy on the internet, man.
Nah, bro, that's how I make my money.
You right.
I do the gay shit, I do the crazy stuff.
Okay, can we start a beef?
You want to start a beef?
Yeah,
I don't beef with gay niggas. They be trying to get too close to you.
Bro, please.
See, any nigga that says please to beef with you, that's sus, bro.
What? I mean, I'm not gay, man.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna just end this shit here because that was too wild and threw up my whole shit. Y'all have a good night. This man's moving mad.
God damn it. Oh Lord.
We're in face. We're gonna cancel.
I know you guys want.
God. Shit.
God damn it.
Oh my goodness. Fuck.
Well, yeah, Longbeach Giffrey ain't gay. He ain't never said a gay thing ever in his life, boy.
No, never in his life. God, I gotta turn the music off on this shit.
Oh man.
Man, he been saying all the gay shit. All the gay shit.
What are you talking about?
Man.
Well, name one time he says something gay. One time.
There's a lot of videos of him doing it. So I'm not even gonna do it. Because one I can't one I can't like remember it.
Oh, okay.
Like
right.
like word for
John's.
word.
Mm-hmm.
He said it so much.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. All right. That was good. That was a good video. God damn it.
Jesus.
He
Christ.
killed me with the white women in here. Like, they trying to get reparations.
Yeah.
They trying to get reparations.
Bro. I mean. Fuck, man.
Yeah, B.
But like they are evolving. And I'm like, oh, you know.
They evolving. Bitches ain't Pokemon.
Yeah, man. They fucking looking. They fucking really looking real nice. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I mean, that's any women, all women nowadays. I mean,
I don't know what's up with me, but like I think when I was very younger, I got standards, but then it just went off. I was like, oh shit.
Wait, what?
No, literally.
You had standards and now you don't.
I kind of it just weakened. That bond weakened. Like, bro,
I think it's more like you had a preference, and then it sort of started to diminish.
Preference. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
But like, there's this one chick.
Like, I had standards.
God damn it. But like, I think when I was in TikTok or some shit, right?
Oh God!
Like,
never.
Never. Yeah, like I was curious about it. I was like, oh, let me see. Like a couple of my friends like have a TikTok, like Ian and Fun Size. Actually, I don't think Fun Size, but I know for sure Ian and someone else, like Nomad, I think, yeah. I was looking at their TikTok, and I was just flipping through TikTok. I was like, okay, why not? And I saw this woman here, and I was like, oh, she looked pretty hot, and she had like a whole TikTok song in the background saying, hey, can you guess my age? I'm like, you look kind of like you look 25 or some shit. She was like 45. I was like, excuse me? I type on that shit. I'm like, what's your skincare plan? What's going on here? Let me find out. And then like I saw older women on TikTok. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I always thought like, yeah, I was like, I only like Asian girls, of course, because I was getting into anime,
anime,
Japan, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
it's like
Asian girls. I love Asian girls.
Yeah, I want Japanese.
You know, as I got older, you know, I fell out of that phase, and it was like, okay, like there's fucking attractive women all over the world, man. It's not. It really don't matter. You literally just throw a dart at a random part of the map. You can find somebody who's just like gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, lately, what's I guess really getting into me is bronze. Somebody like bronze skin, yeah. Like Indian.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, like that type of tone color.
I got you.
Yeah, like I guess like light. I don't know.
I understand what you said. I think like for I don't know, like for me, like when I think about like an anime character or whatever that I would really like is like an Egyptian girl, like an Egyptian character with like the Egyptian cut. Like those characters usually always get me. I'm just like, oh, queen.
Yeah,
I misprotected,
bro. Like, especially if like I don't know what's wrong with me. If they're like super black where I can't even see them, you know. The album. I'm like, shit, damn.
Yeah, I saw some girl on Twitter, like randomly scrolling down. It was some black girl. She was like dark skinned, and what she looked amazing. I was I've never seen like most dark skinned girls don't get no respect, man. But like she put in work to get what she got. Like, bro, damn.
Oh my god, just like sometimes I'm like, damn, yeah, give me that darkness, man. Give me that darkness. I want to be a Shinerbrig out this bitch, man.
Oh, you said darkness. I thought you meant darkness.
Yeah, darkness. Yeah, like
talk about the character darkness.
Oh,
anime character darkness.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No,
yeah.
No, I'm thinking about like super black. I mean, like Warrior of Darkness black.
Oh my god. Alright.
You know, erase my light.
Warrior of Darkness. Let's talk about the state of Final Fantasy right now.
Bro.
Final Fantasy 14. Did you finish the story?
I did finish the story. I didn't want to talk about it yet because I would still want maybe give it another week to talk about the story, maybe.
And people are already posting their full playthroughs. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, like
I guess we could talk about it then, but
yeah, there's people posting their playthroughs. Larry's it just posted his first part of his playthrough. I think Zepla posted her playthrough, like at least like the 6 hour, just like clips of like the whole live stream. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it, but
okay. Well, let's talk about the state of play of Final Fantasy 14 and what we think about that.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm sitting here looking at this queue.
Yep.
Not even gonna lie. So, a little behind the scenes.
For over, I want to say Is this our second week or third week? This is our second week, isn't it? Or third week?
Yes, this week too. Because you had the official launch started last week Tuesday, but the game started last Friday.
So for 3 weeks, then, well, let's say about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, this game has forever have been in queue times, waiting just to get in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, like queue times, like let's put it in perspective. If you have, if you're in queue for like I think 1100 or some number like that, then you're in queue for an hour in like 30
actually
minutes.
it's only been like a week, I think, because I think the game came out on the 10th, right? Am I? Did it come out on the 10th?
Did it come out at the time? I thought it came out like.
Because it came out on Friday.
I thought early access was like the 4th, and then the game didn't actually come out until like the 6th, was on Monday.
Yeah, you're right. So early access was
like a few days.
The 3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been exactly 2 weeks.
2 weeks
since early access.
That shit is crazy, man. 1100 queue time is equivalent to an hour and like 30 minutes or an hour and some minutes, but that's rare to get 1100.
Yeah,
like sometimes you're sticking, like sometimes I get home at night, the queue time is gonna be 5,000. I'm gonna be waiting my like 3 hours and shit. Like he's waiting for like what's your queue time right now?
Well, I mean, I started queues since I got home about 9, so it's been over an hour. I'm 34th in queue now, so I'm about to finally get in here. But
man, it was like really bad to a point where there was this one day I kept on getting first in queue. They say you won in queue, and it took 10 minutes just to get in. I'm like, I'm the first in line. What are you talking about? I'm the first in line. And they fucked me.
They're lying. I can't believe this.
Sadly, yeah, that's the thing. Then I guess
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The queues, like I had one day it was really, really bad because it was like just trying to get into the game is ridiculous because it's like I'm busy. Like I work, have a job, and all that.
Yeah.
To try to get home and then try to log on and have to spend 2 hours in a queue is ridiculous. Like you spend 2 hours in a queue and it's like, oh, I got to get up in the morning for work. I really don't have time to play. So it's like you spend 2 hours in a queue and then you spend maybe an hour actually playing, and then it's like time to go to bed. You know, like when you got a life to live, it's difficult to find time to wait in a queue. And then on top of that, to sit here wait in a queue, I think one day I was like 500 in queue, right? After waiting like 2 hours, or like 500 something in queue. I accidentally nodded off while waiting. And I woke up and I got 2,002.
Oh.
And then it put me back to the end of line. And I was just like 3,800 or something in queue. And I was just like, I'm not going to get to play today. And a funny thing, it was a weekend. It was a weekend when it happened. And I was just like, dude, I'm off today. And I've been sitting here waiting to get in for hours. I think in total, it ended up being like 5 hours before I finally got in to play. Like, it was ridiculous. It's like, now I'm just like, I need to try to get in the morning and pretty much never log off.
Yeah, that's you pretty much have to do. People already made like macros so they wouldn't log off.
Yeah, I don't know how people are making macros. I tried, none of that shit worked.
Well, it's not like a in-game macro.
Yeah, it's like a macro for their actual PC.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, I tried the rubber band trick. I tried to stay in an instance. I tried none of that shit worked. But like after 30 minutes, you just get kicked.
Yeah, we do. But yeah, like it's not their fault either. Like what I mean is Square Enix, right?
Right.
The creators, Square Enix. Like it's not their fault at all. Like they're doing the best they can, especially with the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a shortage. There's still a shortage for semiconductors. So it's hard to make to make new servers and whatnot because they need all the.
But I mean, because of COVID, we have a shortage on like plenty of things. So it's like it's understandable. Like from cars to, you know, I couldn't get a CPU because I had an issue where I was trying to get a new graphics card and I couldn't find a graphics card.
You know, like the weirdest thing is that like the what you call it, those cars, right?
Yeah,
they're just sitting on a lot just waiting for semiconductors. They have a whole bunch of cars just waiting on semiconductors. It's really ridiculous.
Yeah, the car's just sitting in the lot because they can't. Yeah, it's quite ridiculous. So it's understandable, and I hope Yoshi P don't beat himself up too much because I mean he really beat himself up about having to push back the time for the release of Endwalker, which was fine. Like it was like 2 weeks. It's like no big deal compared to I mean other games that get delayed and you're waiting at least another month or even 6 months. Depending on if the game is actually ready, but that's a problem when people announce games way too early, way past the time when they're actually even being worked on. Diablo, you know. So I mean, yeah, it's understandable that all this is happening because you have the big influx of players, you have the shortage of stuff because of COVID and.
I heard that boba was like, you know, boba for those drinks, those boba drinks.
No, never heard of it.
You never heard of like boba drinks? Like
no clue.
Oh, okay. It's basically like this kind of like a smoothie, and they put like tapioca. That's what it's called, tapioca inside of the drink, and that's called like boba, right?
Oh, you're talking about like the boba teas?
Yeah, boba tea. Yeah. So
I had one once. One of my friends, she got me to try it, and I didn't like it because I was just like, I'm just like a pure liquid man. You know, if I'm drinking something, I don't want to run into something like chewy in my drink. Like it's just
understandable.
No,
understandable.
Like, give me the liquids.
But in certain companies or certain restaurants, they ran out of that tapioca because they couldn't get it. There was a shortage on that too. Like there's a lot of shortage on other stuff. But anyways, yeah, like it's not Square Enix fault at all. Like you said, the influx of people since what, July?
Yeah, I think it was like June or July.
And one of the things they try to counteract the amount of people in Endwalker or like in Final Fantasy is to just like at nights just prevent people from going inside their house, because those are separate instances as well, right? With a lot of information. And so in the morning you can go inside your house just fine, but at night you can't. And
I mean, that might like hurt the RP scene though.
I mean, it's whatever. Like, I mean, like they're going to be in Limbs Elemental.
You know RP, but I mean, what about the RP scene? You know, you can't just discard the scene like they just don't matter. They're a big part of the scene.
Bro, I'm pretty sure people come up with ways.
RP lives matter, bro.
Oh, shut up. God damn it. But yeah, that's really the state of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, it got to the point where they had to cancel all sales for the game. So pretty much, if you don't own the game already, you can't buy it.
Oh yeah, I've just read about that too.
Yeah, they had to cancel all advertisements for the game because they're like, we don't need any other new people to go, ooh, look, Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So it's like they had to cancel all sales, all advertisements, and they have suspended the free-to-play trial. The meme is dead, my boy.
Yeah.
We memed about it so hard and got so many people to try the game that it's hurt the game. And now they have to kill it. Now you can't even do the free trial.
No. You can't
Like, that's crazy, bro.
That's super funny. That's super funny. I mean, you know, good on them. You know, they're getting all that money, but still, it was like...
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I heard about this, I was like, this... Yoshi P is literally suffering from success.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Nothing you can do about it.
Nothing he can do about
That's
it.
the sad part. Like in like other companies, right? Like for example, like New World Amazon. They had like you know, every MMO is like this. At the beginning of MMO, it's on its highest highs, right?
That's the hype because it's new.
It's new, and then it slowly slowly trend down. Even like New World have problems too, where they said like, oh, we have New World, and we're having difficulties of people logging in, because I remember that like people was trying to log in and whatnot, which was really bad, and they slowly resolved it. But I mean, like, let's be honest, this is Amazon.
I do remember that. Yeah, the logging in queues was, and that was the first time I ever seen a login queue for MMO to be that like ridiculous. I mean, until Endwalker was like, "Hold on, let me hold my drink."
Yeah, like New World, you know, it makes sense for them or Amazon to like fix their servers. I mean, they have to fix their server. They have to be like they're like 2/3 of the internet.
Yeah,
like
it's fucking Amazon.
Yeah, it's fucking Amazon. Like
it's too powerful. My grandmother called me today and was telling me they were building a warehouse near her, and I was just like, "Oh, that's awful."
Yeah.
And she was like, "But there's more jobs. They said they're gonna have at least 1,000 positions open." And I'm just like, I'm just thinking about, man, those people have no idea how terrible Amazon truly is to their employees. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into. But when you're, you know, out there just trying to find a job, and you got this company that shows up out of nowhere that's willing to pay you decent money to, you know, exist, you go for it. But I mean, I'm just like, no. But I would never work for Amazon. Never,
man.
Never. Damn. I would literally work for the postal service before I go work for Amazon. Fuck that.
Yeah, no. Because you won't be able to.
I ain't trying to be peeing in no bottles.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, it's crazy how people know that exists and will laugh about it and joke about it, but it's like, nigga, this is a real thing that people have to do. Can you imagine being at your job and you don't have time to go and take a fucking piss?
I can't imagine that, man.
Like, that's inhumane. It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know who like came up with that too. It's like, oh, you know, let's put them through more work. I don't know who came up with that.
They don't even treat their employees like humans, man. Like, you have employees that literally have to decide, like, during their lunch break, if they're gonna use it to actually eat or piss. But it's like, oh, you gotta think, oh, if you go to
lunch
piss,
break, actually.
If you go and piss, everybody's gonna try to pee at this time, and you're gonna be waiting in line, and that's time of your lunch taken down to wait in line just to go and pee.
And it only got worse because of the pandemic, because, you know, touching people around you and shit.
They can't work at home.
Yeah, you can't work at home as an Amazon driver.
They're essential workers. Well, I hate being an essential worker. While I'm over here talking, I gotta be at work in the morning as well.
Shit. Fuck that shit. Oh boy. But yeah, there's fucking Final Fantasy in their state of play. But did you want to talk about the story?
Nah. If I don't have to spread spoilers, I'd rather not. Give me your general thoughts. How'd you feel about it? What did you think about it?
Nigga, I fucking cried my bitch. Look, those are manly tears, alright? Let me put that out there. There are manly tears.
Yeah.
I cried because my heart was... I was feeling things.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of those moments, like if your father all your life didn't tell you I love you, and out of nowhere, like when you're actually older, he said I love you. That hurts. That's the amount of hurt it was. And to this day, when I finished the story, I think it was last night I finished the story. When I finished the story, I said to myself, there's no way like any other game made me feel this way. I don't think any other game made me feel this way.
Yeah.
Like, I never felt so immersed into the story to where, like, oh shit, things about to go down. I gotta protect my family. You know? I'm driving real fast, wearing a white t-shirt, and I have a cross for a necklace, talking about family and shit.
Family.
You know,
family.
And this game,
yeah, it's like Olive Garden.
Yeah, Olive the Garden, man.
Yeah, because when you hear your family,
bro. So, like, overall, they did a really good job in Endwalker. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Comparatively to the other expansions, I know this is better than it's better than Stormblood for sure. I want to say it's better than all the expansions, honestly.
So okay, I'll tell you this. I love the song in the last area. That's probably my favorite song in the game as of right now.
Bro, I couldn't, man. I cried every...
I was just like, listen, she was like, she had to listen to the lyrics, but I was like, I got a proposal for you. Let's get remarried.
You ain't shit. You ain't, bro. I'll be in the crowd crying like, what the fuck? I'm like tossing my handkerchief on the floor or some shit. Like, why y'all do this to me, man? Why y'all do this to me?
It's so good, man.
That was like, seriously, like when they were like doing the song and whatnot, I was not expecting like lyrics behind it. And I'm like, hell nah!
It's
You can't
crazy
do
how
this!
Crazy how it just slowly snuck up on you. Like, the way they had the song kind of just like, oh, it's like an instrumental. And like, it slowly, as you progressed, became the song that it is just like, wow.
They fucked up for that. They
just, wow.
They are really fucked up for that whole entire last part. Because, like... And what made it worse is that the game like forces you to actually listen to it. The game forces you to listen to it.
Yeah, at a certain point.
and you recognize certain things.
Yeah.
You recognize certain things when that song pops off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, y'all ain't shit for that. Y'all really play like. Just because of that whole last scene, I say that Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker, especially just for Endwalker itself, like, need to go into the what was it? The Game Awards for Best Sound design. I'm
okay,
like,
so best, like, one of the best scenes for me was like really early on, because fucking I can't, I'm not gonna say who or where. I'm just gonna say it was in a snowy area. That whole sequence was so good for me.
dude,
I was just like, this is amazing.
Like, they put a game inside another game, like, you know.
Yeah,
that's what they did. And for them to like, and they did that, and they did that snow scene like twice. You know what I'm saying? One in the third area. Well, actually, they're both from the third area, I think.
Oh man, it's yeah, I don't want to get into spoilers because god damn it, I want to talk about the scenes that I was just like, man, this is amazing. Let's give it another week or two. I say in a week or two, people should have caught up, because there's some people who just are just like, I don't have time. It's the holidays. I'm just not gonna be able to play this game, and it's like, to give those people time to go and play the game. The queues have calmed down. I'm in here. I'm playing right now. You hear me? I'm talking. I'm playing right now. Like, the only other thing I want to play more than this right now is Smash, but I ain't got nobody to Smash, so it's like Final Fantasy is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I still ain't played enough Sora, man. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Sora's barking.
I need more of them big, goofy-ass shoes in my life.
Honka.
It's like, bro, what you got in them shoes, my boy? You packing?
I'm packing some fucking toes.
Packing
for you and your mama, man.
Shit.
But yeah, I want to also just what do you think about? I guess, like, were you satisfied at the end?
No, I was just gonna say that there was one point. There was one point that I did not like, and it was the last fight. You didn't like that? I did not like that,
bro. I like that.
So okay, for me, there was like, it's like, there are reasons why I didn't like that, because I know the game has limitations, but I know now I'm looking forward to Yoshi P working on Final Fantasy 16. Because he won't have those limitations of an MMO or being a created character.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I don't want to get into exactly what it was.
I see.
There's certain limitations because you're a created character that, like, I couldn't overlook. Right. So it kind of ruined it for me.
I see what you're saying. But imagine, like. I'm still impressed, even with the limitations.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that, like, with the limitations, I'm like, I don't think I ever felt so good about this fight in any other MMO. MMO. You know what I'm saying? For MMO, like, to a point, you, like, forget that this is an MMO. This is a story-based game.
With that last fight, I want to say also, I feel like they're trying to train the player base again. See, because in that fight, it's like, basically Final Fantasy is like, don't stand in the bad, right?
Yes. That's every game. Yeah, not even Final Fantasy, every game.
Don't stand in the bad and do damage. Like, that's pretty much it. But I felt like in that fight, they were training you to do something else. Like, they were trying to get you to react to sound cues.
Yeah. You want to? They're training you for preemptive stuff. Like, hey, you got to be quick on this. You got to be quick.
You can't just. So now it feel like they're trying to train us to be like, hey, you better have your sound effects turned on while you're playing this game, or you're gonna, die. So
I mean,
it makes it more interactive. It makes it have meaning to hear all these things and all that type of stuff. instead of you just. I'm just gonna press these buttons in this sequence. Oh, let me dodge. Let me get out of that. Okay, continue to press these buttons in this sequence. Like, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, there is. There definitely is. I can tell you when I was doing it, like, I got, hit one time for something, right? But then I recognized, like, oh, okay, I know what to do. I know what to do now.
First one, I got hit by it. I was just like, oh, okay, don't get hit by it again. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. But like, and I want to see, and this is something I'm starting to see with Final Fantasy, that they can't fix in the very beginning of the game, but they're starting to fix it now. Especially when there's a new class called the Reaper class in Final Fantasy 14. When I was doing the quest,
Reaper?
Huh?
Have you finished leveling Reaper?
Yeah, it's level 90.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
What you? Hey, calm down over there. How you feel about it?
Reaper is fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. Like, I say it's much easier than
I mean,
other
so
classes.
the thing about the difference between the melees, Reaper as a melee, you only have a 3-button rotation technically, and then the other moves are more like gauged combos. But then your normal combo is just three moves.
Yeah.
So it's like early on, it's not really that difficult. There's not really a lot of buttons you're pressing. You're pressing buttons more relative to you're watching the gauge. Like, you're not doing a steady rotation. You're like, all right, let me build this. All right, let me spin this. All right, let me,
And not that many. Like There not many like positionals in that too. Just what, 2 positionals?
There's 2. Yeah, there's 2 positionals.
And so it's like super easy. I'm like, I'm getting top of hate charts. I'm like, dude, this is easy. But it's fun though. Like, you feel like a badass. Like all.
Oh yeah. I like it. The only thing I don't like about it, I don't like AOE with this class.
You don't?
Like, there is at least 4 AOE skills. Well, I'll say 5. There's like 5 AOE. No, wait.
No.
I miscounted. There's like
2.
11 AOE skills. Yeah. You got Spinning Cycle, you got Spinning Scythe, Nightmare Scythe, Soul, Whirl of Death, Soul Scythe, Grim Swat, Gluttony, Guillotine, and the final skill.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So with that you have like 11 different AOE skills, and it's kind of annoying when you're doing fates, because the mobs die really fast. So it's like you mark a group of mobs, and then they die, or half of them die because it's too many mobs and the mobs don't stack on top of each other properly. So it's like, while you're sitting over here trying to mark them all, and then you start to DPS them down, like half of them die, and it's like you gotta remark them. Like, that's kind of annoying, right? The marking system is kind of annoying. It gives them something to do, but I feel like that is going to grow pretty old pretty fast. Like, I feel like right now, because it's new, I'm kind of like, whatever. But it just reminds me of Heavy Thrust for Dragoon. Was it necessary? There's no reason for it to be in here. It's just making it more buttons to press for no reason.
Okay, maybe I'm not like thinking about this all that much, because I feel like you're doing a lot for this skill, or for Reaper, for their their basic AOE rotation. I feel like it's fine. Okay, can you agree on that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm saying there's nothing wrong with the rotation. I just don't like the feel of AOEing. Something about it, I don't like the feel of it.
Like, are you is it constrictive, or
like I said, the whole having to place a dot on all the mobs and then trying to AOE them down, and like Guillotine, like you have moves that hit.
You only have
in
one skill. You only have
moves that hit in a circle around you, right?
Okay.
Then you have moves that track onto the enemy and hit in a circle. and then you have moves that hit in a cone in front of you. Like having all those different variations of AoEing is just like making it more complicated and convoluted than it really needs to be. Because now I'm just like, okay, well, if I'm mobbing stuff, I want to be right in the center to get the circle attacks. But then it's like, oh, now I want to use guillotine. I gotta back up, face the enemy, target them, and then use guillotine to hit in a cone so I can try to hit the most. But it's like the targeting system, you press X on something and it targets something over to the right, and then you miss like half the mobs.
Okay.
Because of the tonal AoE. Instead of just having it all just be circular attacks. That's my issues with it.
Okay. I think it could be a lot different because I realized this beforehand. We have different control schemes.
Right.
We have different control schemes, and so I feel like it's comfortable for me doing my AoEs because
I mean, I'm not trying to take away from you. Me having discomfort with it should not take away from anybody else. If you enjoy it, by all means, have fun. I'm just saying how I feel. You know, it's only been 2 weeks. How I feel right now with it is the same way about how I feel about Sage too.
Okay,
I feel like Sage is just weak.
Oh, you think it's weak? Okay, that's right.
I think it's got weak heals. It's like if you like I did like a four man dungeon, and of course people pull wall to wall, they pull like boss to boss, and like when all that shit's attacking, and you run out of shields, like your heals are like nothing. There are no emergency heal buttons. There's no benediction. There's no lustrates in its kit at all. Like none. So it's like if you fall behind on healing with this class, you have one.
You have
one.
Druchol.
Right, you do have one.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it like right now.
Yeah, Druchol, you're right.
But
and you do have some other skills that increase your healing output.
Yeah.
Like you have Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe or Zoe, I don't know. It increases the healing magic potency, your next healing by 50%. It's just only your next healing.
Yeah, and you have
that's a weird skill.
Yeah, and you have Carasis. But some of those skills you don't get until later. Like I think Carasis is what level is that? Carasis? Oh, that's like 86. Like, I haven't even gotten it yet because I don't even have Sage at 80.
So, what I notice, at least for Sage, is too much going on. I feel because like I'm showing it for the stream right now. Like this is my Sage. You use your Crazia, right? It's a stance. And using that stance, you're able to put like shields and dots. Right? And so if you want to quickly heal somebody, you make sure that you use that shield and you get rid of it by Pepsis.
Yeah.
Right? Or you can just do a prognosis.
Hit the Pepsi.
Yeah. But like I didn't understand why it takes so long just to throw out Pepsis or Pepsi, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean like I feel like there's an even amount of buttons, right? Actually, I feel like I don't know. I haven't gotten the class to 80, so I can't really say.
Yeah,
but I feel like I've pressed less buttons in this than I do with the other healers. Like my hotbar is like I put on all of my skills unless I'm missing a skill. I've put on every skill that you can literally put on your bar, even the ones that I'm not at the level for. And I don't even feel 2 full hotbars, including the cross-class skills.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, there's not many buttons to press, which is cool.
But it just felt kind of odd.
Yeah. I just feel like I have less options for some reason. Like, there's so many things that do things that aren't just raw healing. As a healer, it feels a little off. Like you have a skill that gives you an extra little gauge thing. Like you get an extra gauge.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. So if you just like run out of all your stuff, you can pop that and get a free one and do an emergency heal or emergency shield or whatever you need to do.
Yeah,
but I think I'm still getting used to it. I'm trying to figure out, like, I mean, main thing is like I need to keep shields up all the time, and I find myself also having to use lucid dreaming because I don't really know
the efficient way of putting shields up.
Yeah, the efficient way of managing your MP while keeping shields up and healing.
Right.
And DPSing. It's just like, oh man, I wanna do some DPS. So okay, so the thing with what's the partner skill called? Cardia. So when you put that, when you put that on people and then you DPS, even when you're mobbing, it only counts for one. Like I wish it count for everything that you
put. Yeah, it only count for that one mob.
Yeah, and they did the same thing for paladins. What is it? Holy Circle?
Oh no, is it? Oh.
Yeah, Holy Circle. They're like mini holy skill because they gave us the healing to go on top of it, but when you're mobbing, it only counts for one, so you only get healing for one. So it's like, why would I use that for healing over just using just raw holy spirits? But I mean, you know, I don't know. I feel like they didn't want it to be too OP. They didn't want it to be like old school warrior with freaking bloodbath, and they're just freaking. But like Warrior's healing is so ridiculous. Why not allow the other tanks to be able to do the same?
Because
Warrior healing, is ridiculous.
Yeah,
they don't die.
But they're trying their best to make the roles of tanks and the roles for healers. That's why I definitely see that for Sage, because you have to, like you said, you pretty much have to put shields up all the time and whatnot, because
I mean, I've had like 4-man dungeons with paladins where like the healer dies and I'm still able to clear because I just don't need a healer. But I don't know,
But there's something else I wanted to talk about Sage. Yeah, because Sage is like I said, is a protective type of class. Okay.
Yeah, barrier healer.
Yeah, barrier healer, and doing, I guess, doing something like a few dungeons with it. It's very hard to initially get a hang with it because of it's very intricate, you know, and I feel like that something that they did for Reaper. I didn't do the class quest for Sage yet, but what I'm thinking they're going to start doing now is that they're going to make these class quests, these beginner class quests, teach you how to play the class while teaching you how to play the game. Because I definitely noticed that when it came to Reaper. Because I went into Reaper for this class quest so I can finish up to like, I think 80 or something like that. And the very first quest, it told me like, okay, this is how you play Reaper. You know, you need to pop these skills and pop these skills, right? And make sure you dodge AoEs. I feel like they're going to start doing that now when it comes to more class quests.
Right.
Which I totally feel this is something we need to do. Because remember Dez, she was we were in an alliance raid. No, we were in a normal raid, and I think we were both Reapers. She was a Sage, and someone else was a Sage. And that someone else with a sage put Cardia on herself.
Yeah. That was what? No, that was a normal raid.
Yeah, that because we
it was one of the Alexander raids.
Yeah, one of the Alexander raids. I think it was like Power Rangers Alexanders. But yeah, that's something that they need to do like really quick. Because I can tell you another thing that really that bugs me with this game, and it's not their fault. Well, I guess it is part of Square Enix's fault, but
I mean,
in the same time, like they should have a certain requirement. They should have a certain requirement for boosting a class. All right, because when somebody boosts a fucking class, it really fucks up everybody else's experience. Because for some odd reason, and I can say this confidently, I am toxic when it comes to things. Especially if you're playing Monk, if you're not playing a Monk well, I'm gonna be on your ass for it because I love Monk. All right.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, like this tank in a level 89 dungeon, right? 89. About to clear Endwalker, 89 dungeon. He didn't know how to take hate. He didn't know how to take hate because I was hitting I think a few people with my AoE. He pulled. I don't think he overpulled, but he pulled like a group of them to the side and only attacked one person. Using that rotation on that one person, right? While everyone else did AoEs, and he just didn't see that we were taking all the hate. He's like, "Why I'm not taking hate? Y'all should stop attacking." It's like, huh? I said just throw an AoE in there. It's like, oh, okay. He threw one AoE out. I'm like, what? No.
Well, I mean, that's what you said. Throw an AoE in there. He did do it.
He only did one. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. There's no reason for this. There's no reason why, this should be a thing. Why I should have to deal with this.
Yeah, I don't remember who I was talking to about something else that I feel like could be done about teaching people how to, because you have the Hall of Novice, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Squadrons, and then you have Trust. And I feel like if you had the Trust system implemented like how they did the dungeons in Endwalker and Shadowbringer, where you can use the Trust, it would allow the newer players to grab a feel of stuff without putting them, with hardcore people who are just trying to do their dailies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people who are trying to run and do their dailies aren't really trying to, spend an hour to teach somebody how to do their job every time they queue for something. It's like, bro, this is just a roulette. Like, I'm just trying to cap for the week. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to sit here and tutor you. I'm not a mentor. I'm not signed up for that. If you're a mentor, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do as a mentor.
But they don't even do that.
We're not going to talk about mentors. But I feel like if they were allowed newer players to have a trust system, have the CPUs with them, because it's like if you were a tank and you had a bunch of DPS and a bunch of healers, you could see as you slowly pull, like, okay, maybe not pull too much because the DPS might not be able to DPS it all down fast enough, and then we wipe. It'll teach them these things. It'll teach them, oh, my people are taking hits. Did I not hold hate? Things that you need to learn early on in the game. You need to give these people a window to learn in these dungeons how to play their class.
Yeah.
And not put them in with actual people who are literally just trying to do dailies and are just gonna fucking bitch about you not doing your job properly. I have friends who had quit the game pretty much because of that instance, where they were just playing the game, and like the game doesn't really teach them how to do their job properly, and they go into a dungeon and they're just like having fun, pew pew, hitting the things, and the people in this chat are shouting at them. They might not even see the chat because they don't pay attention to it, or they have the chat blocked off or filtered so you don't see random people's messages.
Here's the thing: you were talking about they probably don't see it because they're not paying attention to it, right?
Right.
I think that if you play this game, you have to pay attention to things and you have to read things.
I mean, yeah, but that you can also not want to do that, because I mean, I'll tell you right now, I went to unlock one of the new dungeons, right?
Right.
One of the new level 90 dungeons. Me and Des, first time doing it. I want to say like a week after early access, so the game itself had not even been out for like 2 days, and we had gotten to that point to do that dungeon. And so as soon as we got in the dungeon, one of the people who had already done the dungeon before was like, want me to explain the dungeon for you? And we were just like, we two said no, the other person said yeah, and then it was like, oh, I guess don't worry about it. And then when we got to the final boss, the dude still explained the boss to us. He was still just like, watch out for this, and that. And I'm just like, he literally said, no, we don't, like, I want to experience my fucking new game, my new dungeon, like everybody else who was able to experience it for the first fucking time. It's only been 2 days since the game is fucking released.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that I go into a dungeon and people are already trying to explain the fucking fights to me when I said no.
I mean that's my point where Square Enix just need to like not like it's hard to say for people, like I understand like fights are hard and everything like that, but
fights are not hard.
No. Let me finish. Like, I understand. Like, yeah, the fights are not hard, but we say that because we've been through all this shit before. We've been through all the mechanics before. Someone that went through the mechanic before, right? Just go through the dungeon and don't expect to get spoon fed. Learn what things are. You know what I'm saying? Learn what things are. And if you die because of it, figure out why did you die because of it. I feel that's the only way that this like this toxic stuff will like just go away. Because you just, like I said, you have people that just don't want to, you have people that want to get to be spoon fed every time.
Now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But yeah, even after that, after we cleared the fight, he bitched at us, saying like, you could at least let me explain the fight. And I'm just like, is that? And that's what my babe said. She was like, is that where we are? Is that where we are now? Is that where we're at? Where we can't even experience the fights for the first time anymore? We just have to be told what it is, and just to do, like, you're ruining the game for me at that point. Like, I don't want every fight I go into somebody to be like, this is the fight, now do these things. Like, no, I want to fucking experience it. But I'm not gonna get into another rant.
Yeah, because it was no, like, well, the thing is that you're saying this, but I don't think what my point was related to that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm in my own world ranting right now. Ignore me.
Okay. But like, okay, bottom line, what they need to do is stop spoon feeding up to a certain point. In the very beginning, okay, it's fine to spoon feed, okay? Like, maybe beginning of your class rotation, spoon feed, okay, that's fine. But also they need to say, like, hey, you need to actually read and understand, because nothing, I really believe nothing is like really that difficult. The only difficult thing is wording. That's the only difficult thing, I would say.
Right.
Because we read these skills before and we're like, huh? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, even when we read the tooltips and the new tooltips, we were still confused. Even like the wording with Divine Veil, which I know how it works now. We were confused. We were just like, well, it could work this way or it could work this way. Spoiler alert, it just gives everybody a heal that gets the shield. Like, that's it.
Yeah, and it's just worded awkwardly.
It's just worded awkwardly. Because at first I was just like, oh yeah, finally I don't need a heal to proc Divine Veil anymore? Nope. Still do. You just heal everybody as well. So, I mean, it helps, I guess, if everybody's not topped off before they put on heals. It's more beneficial, I feel, for like shield healers who are about to put like shields on everybody. Like if they're about to put shields on people, you pop Divine Veil, their shields get placed on you, they proc Divine Veil, and it also makes sure everybody's fully healed for the shields as well. So it's helpful, I think, in a lot of those type of situations. So I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I just don't feel like
Spoon feeding is bad.
I don't think you feel like you needed the heal for the proc, but I digress. But yeah, Endwalker is amazing. If you haven't played this game, I'm sorry, you missed out. FOMA is real. Better luck next time, nerds. Get good.
Yeah. FOMA?
But yeah, it's late. I got work in the morning. I still need to do my roulettes and eat.
Okay then. We'll leave it off from here then. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all the social medias. Shout out on all social media platforms: Reddit, MySpace, Bookfoot. No, it's Meta. It's Meta now.
Oh, okay. The main company is Meta.
Oh, okay. Is it still just called Facebook though?
Yeah, it's called Facebook. It's just everything.
What was the fucking point? All right, whatever.
Okay. It's like the alphabet for Google.
It's like the alphabet.
You never heard of alphabet? All right, never mind. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Such devastation. This was not my intention.